Every year the rent goes up, but the apartment never gets any better for poor Milo here. He keeps asking the same simple question every single season. Why is rent so high now? Today we visit Monkeyland to see, in plain language, what really sets the price of rent. Monkeyland is a small village in the treetops, with only a handful of tree houses to rent. Each season more monkeys arrive, looking for a cozy treehouse they can call their own home. But the number of tree houses barely changes, even as the crowd of monkeys keeps getting bigger. So a single empty treehouse can draw a long line of monkeys, all hoping to move in. Looking at the next village over rarely helps, because nearby treetops are usually just as crowded. When many monkeys want the same few homes, the price to rent them quietly starts climbing. Let us follow Milo as he sets out, hopeful to find one treehouse he can rent. He finds one open treehouse, and a friendly owner monkey is ready to rent it out. But Milo is not alone, because many other monkeys want this very same treehouse too. So the owner does what owners do and lets the monkeys bid bananas for the treehouse. Each monkey offers a little more, and the rent climbs higher with every eager new bid. Whoever can spare the most bananas tends to win, and that race quietly pushes the rent upward. Milo simply does not have enough bananas, so another monkey wins the treehouse this time. The owner is not being cruel here. With so many monkeys asking, the higher bid simply wins. This quiet bidding happens all over the village, and that is how scarce homes set their price. Picture a simple seesaw, with rentable homes on one side and the renters on the other side. One side is supply, meaning every treehouse that is actually built and ready to be rented. The other side is demand, meaning all the monkeys who need a treehouse to live in right now. The rent is simply the point where these two sides meet and quietly agree on a price. When far more monkeys need homes than there are homes, that seesaw tips and rent rises. But add enough tree houses to that supply side, and the seesaw eases, letting rent settle lower. So Milo asks the obvious question: why does Monkeyland simply not build more tree houses? Building more sounds easy, yet several quiet bottlenecks slow new treehouses down for years. First, the Monkey Council reviews each new treehouse, and those permits can take a very long time. While the paperwork waits, seasons pass, and not a single new treehouse gets finished. Second, there is only so much sturdy land and so many strong trees to build new homes on. Third, the wood, rope, and skilled monkey labor needed to build all cost a great many bananas. Fourth, local rules often allow just one small treehouse per trunk, even when a trunk could hold more. So a tall treehouse that could shelter many families stays only a faint, unbuilt idea. With delays and high costs stacked together, many builder monkeys simply decide it is not worth starting. Together, these four bottlenecks act like a gate, holding back the new homes Monkeyland badly needs. So the puzzle is clear. Too few homes for too many monkeys is what keeps rent so high. When new homes stay blocked for years, the high rent slowly reshapes daily life in Monkeyland. Young monkeys who hope to get their own treehouse often stay home far longer than planned. Others crowd together, splitting one small treehouse and one banana bunch just to cover the rent. Some monkeys move to far edges of the forest, then face a long daily trek to find work. And high rent quietly eats the bananas a monkey hoped to save for everything else in life. And because the home shortage lingers year after year, this rent pressure tends to slowly build. This is not really the fault of renters or owners. It is mostly a shortage of homes. Here is the key idea. Rent eases when the supply of homes finally catches up with demand. If the Monkey Council reviews permits faster, builders can start new treehouses much sooner. If the rules allow more homes on each trunk, one tree can shelter many more monkey families. If wood, rope, and labor cost fewer bananas, builders can afford to raise far more homes. When these fixes work together, the gate that held back new treehouses finally begins to open. As more treehouses get built, the seesaw slowly levels, and the pressure on rent gently eases. With more homes around, Milo finally rents a treehouse and keeps more of his bananas too. Rent is mostly a story of how many homes exist, not just a story about greed. So remember, rent climbs when many monkeys want homes, but too few homes are ever built. And rent eases when Monkeyland clears the bottlenecks and lets many more treehouses get built. Monkeyland can fix this itself, simply by making room for more homes to be built. If Monkeyland made the economy click, subscribe, because we explain one simple piece every week.